MVJ.
Hello out there, and welcome to the 116th edition of the Michael vs. Jason Horrorcast, where we love to bicker, argue, and debate all things horror, especially one movie chosen at the end of each episode by the Devil's Wheel, so stay tuned for that. As always, I am your host, Mike, and joining me, members 2 and 3, we got Jason and Captain Kirk. What is going on?
Behind the scream.
All right, so with that, I'll kick us off here of what subgenre of horror this fits into. So I have sci-fi, I have creature, and I have fantasy. What do you guys?
So
definitely has horror.
Yeah, well, we already went over that. Yeah, so like these type of movies, and there's a special category for them. It's Lovecraftian, and I think that is a subcategory.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I mean, it is
100%.
H.P. Lovecraft's From Beyond, so
Right.
it has to be Lovecraftian.
Yeah, I mean, more movies outside of this get the Lovecraftian label, but this is definitely a remake of that old story, a reimagining of that old story.
Yep.
So definitely Lovecraftian.
Yeah, 100%.
All right. So Kirk, take us through the tail of the tape here.
Yeah, no doubt. So we already talked about it, 1986, From Beyond. Director Stuart Gordon, who famed director from Reanimator. So the original goal was to make a trilogy with all the same actors and actresses of Lovecraftian-type movies. They made it to 2. I think Stuart did do a movie later in his career into the 2000s. That was what he was wanting to do in the 80s, but wasn't able to accomplish it. This movie is starring Jeffrey Combs, Barbara Crampton, and Ken Foree. The budget was $4.5 million, and unfortunately, the box office was $1.26 million. So this would be considered a pretty hefty flop. Reasoning behind, we didn't get the third film. So, Jay, I think I went first last time. I will give you the first go at the fun facts.
All right, cool. Because I was actually hoping to be able to tell this one. So you just were talking about the H.P. Lovecraftian stories and so on and so forth. Well, the movie or the book for From Beyond was not a book. It was a story that was only 7 pages long.
Interesting.
So, interesting stuff right there.
It was just a small little snippet that grew into it. That's why I kind of categorize it more as Lovecraftian, because it was kind of just the idea more than anything else.
It was just out there. Yeah.
So since last week, we kind of crossed over a whole ton. I tried to get a little more creative with my fun facts. So did anyone notice the address to Pretorius' house? It was
666
I did
Benevolent
see
Street.
666 Benevolent Street. So I thought that was very, very interesting.
Yeah, I have that down. I had that down there too. So
I stole one.
Your creativity and my creativity was very similar.
Okay, so my favorite fun fact is the next one. So I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna be crushed if you get it.
All right. So this one I found is my favorite of all.
Oh,
So
no.
the resonator sound effects were later used in Intergalactic Planetary by the Beastie Boys.
You
I
fucking
stole it, didn't I?
mine. Yes.
I told you we got similar taste.
That's pretty cool, actually.
So
Yeah.
that power up sound that
Yep.
it made is what they stole for that song. So, all right. So I'm down to 2. I don't have my third one anymore. So the bugs that attacked all the characters towards the end. So you have this one too, Jay. So R.I.P. Bubba. This is what killed Bubba, and for some reason his flashlight made him come after it. It was just styrofoam pieces that they painted with gray paint, and then they used a fan to blow it everywhere, and it got all over everything. Like, it was a nightmare. But it was supposed to be bugs eating it, if you couldn't tell from the movie.
That was my top 4. Everything that we just said was all
Top
written
4?
down. Yeah, I wrote 4 down because I always write one extra one down in case one's stolen, so I have an extra one to talk about.
I've been trying to stick to the rules, and I'm not very good at it, but I only have 3. So
I will
guess-
say that bug scene. I was trying to. I couldn't tell what type of bug it was. You know what I mean? Like, and I was trying.
It was
to
like
figure
a
it out,
bee,
so it
like-
makes sense
yeah.
to me now. Like of that.
What cracked me up about that bug scene, I'm sure we'll get into it more, but like Jeffrey Combs and Barbara had it on him for like 2 minutes, and then poor Bubba gets it on it for 30 seconds and is down to the bone.
I know. Like they really. They really like the taste of Bubba
Yeah.
a little bit more than
like the-
everybody
yeah.
else.
Bubba looking good.
All right, do you have another one there, Dr. Pretorius?
No, nope. KP, I'm out.
So
Thank you so much for watching. That was just a short portion of our weekly podcast. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, as it helps us big time as a small creator. Also, we have so much more on our channel, so please check that out, and thank you again.